I'm live again, and I restarted the room for the third time. This will be the last time I restart it. Obviously, my internet connection's really tricky tonight because my laptop seems to be cutting out, and it's on a Wi-Fi extender, which, makes it kind of weak to start with, actually. Anybody back? Hi, DBKY. Hi, Carrie. I don't know what's wrong. I just know this is the last time I'm going to start it again. So that'll be 3 starts. And then 3 strikes and you're out, right? Welcome back, Joyce and Judy. I don't know. This is, like I said, the third time that the internet's cut off. And it's something to do with the wiring. I'm going to have to look and see. Maybe I have it. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Pamela. Come on back. Crazy. Sorry. And we were discussing how much money we would spend on if we won a bunch of money. Thank you. Hi, Susan. I'm doing good tonight, other than starting the chat, and then this is like the third time I had to restart. Well, I can't control it. I do need jumper cables, Stitchy Rebel. No, the weather's fine. It's not the weather, it's the wiring. I have I'm in the RV, which is away from the main house, and they've got Wi-Fi that I hook up on my laptop. Sometimes I'll use my own phone for like a hotspot. It is up and down, especially with the Wi-Fi extender in the window. So if this goes out this time, I'm not going to come back, but hopefully it'll stay on a little bit longer. Hi, Chad. Chad's also a local person in our town. I have a Wi-Fi extender on the window that's hooked to my laptop. And today's one of those days where if I just touch something on the desk, the wire, it stops the internet. So I'm not going to touch anything over there. Chad, that's Nathan. Hi, Marianne. Yeah, Joyce, it's just sometimes how the internet is. But anyway, I'm lucky that I can even use the Wi-Fi from their house. We were discussing what would it be like to win a big fortune, a big amount of money, and what would you do with it? And we were talking about how we would buy high-top custom-made vans or a Class B, and the temperature. Right now, I'll ask Google. Okay, Google, what's the temperature?
In Knox City right now, it's 86.
86 degrees. Tonight's going to get to 70 sometime. Early in the morning. Yeah, we've still got summer-like weather, that's for sure. I do have a booster. That's what a Wi-Fi, yeah, I have a Wi-Fi booster. And it works usually pretty good, but every now and then it doesn't. Joyce said if she won a lot of money, she would buy a Class B and go to New Mexico and run a fruit stand. LOL. Oh my gosh. That's okay, Nathan. I'm glad you said that because I am looking forward to cooler weather for sure. And that means September 24th, when I'm going to go to Oklahoma for a couple nights, it'll be nice and cool, which is going to be, I'm going to wear my new jean jacket. I bought a jean jacket on sale, but I haven't had any reason to put it on. Well, Judy, anything is possible, that's for sure. Oh, Carrie Joe, I'm jealous. I love sweatshirt weather. I agree, Nathan. DBK, DBK, that the fall can't come soon enough. Susan, Orlando stays pretty much warm until maybe like the middle to the end of October, and then it starts to get really perfect in Florida for a while. Yes, Joyce, it's going to be beautiful up in the East Coast with the color changes. I'm so glad that no one's gotten the hurricane damage or anything. Thank God. They always like to make it sound like it's going to be this, category 5. Usually it slows down or gets weaker. Where's the most? Okay, let's put a question out, and I'll tell you my answer. Where is the most beautiful autumn that you've ever seen? I've had 2 times where I've really gotten into where it's beautiful. One was the New York up above the city in the mountains where the lakes are. There's big, I think it's called Bear Mountain. Anyway, there's lots of lakes, and the trees all change colors, bright, and the lakes mirror the colors, and it's absolutely breathtaking. Yeah, sometimes in Orlando, you could be in shorts all year round. Maybe you just have I don't even know, January, February, maybe, I don't know. There's not much of a winter there. And then my other place that I loved autumn was in Philadelphia, up in the Pocono Mountains. That was beautiful. Hi, Sparky today. She says, "Hi, Deb. Hurricane just passed us here in Jacksonville, Florida. No big deal. Just a little rain and balmy breeze. They hype it up too much." They did. They hype it up big time. Snow. How do you say that? Let's see. Snoqualmie. Is that it? How you say it? The Snoqualmie Falls near Seattle. And somebody else says West Virginia mountains are beautiful. Marianne Deering says, Pennsylvania, grandmother lives there, and my most favorite memories. The scenery is breathtaking. Constantine says up in Connecticut and upper state New York. Yes, upper state New York. But it was so beautiful. I just loved that there's a place called Seven Lakes. And I was doing Renaissance fairs, and we stayed one year all the way, like till February. And it was like mirrored the colors yellow and orange and red and beautiful lime green. Susan said, I love fall back in my home state of Indiana. The trees are so colorful and cool. I always feel more energetic during that time of year growing up. I love that time of year. Nathan from DPO Family Vlog, my family, says Massachusetts is amazing in the fall. I bet. Oh, the East Coast is gorgeous. When it's the fall and things just change and it gets brisk out and crunchy, you're walking on crunchy leaves, and it's amazing. We don't really get much of a color change here, but it definitely has a change. Joyce says, I've never been to New England, but I've seen on the Bob Newhart show. I always wanted to go. I've been to Massachusetts, I've been to New Hampshire, and I've been to Maine. And it's very beautiful. I've never been in autumn, though. I bet it'd be gorgeous. Molly says that we've had a lot of rain lately here in northern Illinois. I'm hoping that makes some beautiful trees, and it will. That's what I'm looking forward to. So, Yeah, I can really, when I go outside and you go, wait a minute, I got to go get my jacket. Jacket weather, you know, sweaters and layered looks. I love all that. Boots. That's perfect, Carrie. She says if it works out that her and her sister will live together. They'll live 3 months at her sister's in Florida in the winter, and then she'll come up in 3 months in the summer. That's beautiful. I think it's great to have your sister to be there and be close to. You know, never been. I don't. I Most of the trees up in Big Bear in that area they stay green all year long. So, do evergreens lose their leaves? I don't know. Yeah, I haven't been in lots of places, but I went to Philadelphia and then we drove to the Poconos, and it was amazing. Susan says there's a beautiful area in central Indiana in a country called Brown County. They have a covered bridge festival. Go around and see all the pretty covered bridges, artwork people make and sell. Yeah, that sounds like a really fun thing to do. Yeah, I'm looking forward. That's what I'm looking forward to doing with Craig is finding, new places that I've never been to. Yes, I have. I've been in Rochester. Matter of fact, it's not far from where I was born, Buffalo. And Kathy and I were up there. The last time we were up there, we did an arts and crafts show in Rochester. It's all really nice up there. I love Buffalo too. I wouldn't want to live in Buffalo. It's too snowy. DBKY here says, eventually I hope to summer in Show Low, Arizona. I've got a little place there. I haven't been up there since 2014. I might just move up there full time eventually. Well, that sounds nice. Maple syrup is definitely in Vermont. Molly says she's been to Brown County and Nashville, Indiana many years ago. There's so many beautiful places to see. And while I have eyes and while I can get out, I want to do as much as I can. There's going to come a time when maybe I'm ready to just, be in one little space and be happy. But I'm not content just staying here all year long. I've been doing it, but I think if God sees it for me that to be with Craig, um, and we enjoy each other, I know we will, but you never know. If we really enjoy each other's company, then it'll be wonderful to have a friend and partner in life again. It may never be like my husband and me, but it can be a good friendship that we already have, actually. So it's not that far from it. Yep, Carrie, I know there's places I want to see. Alba says that White Mountains, New Hampshire at Shaker's Village. I've heard of that. And I've been near the White Mountains. Well, there's going to be a time when you get maybe a little bit older. I mean, I'm not that old, I'm not done. I'm really not. I'm not done going places and seeing things and making friends, and I like to be comfortable, and so does Craig. I think we're on the same page, him and I, on the comfort zone that we enjoy, and just getting used to being with another man would be a definite thing for me. But I think that I'm able to do that. I will be easy to get along with. Hi, life content. Yes, I'm here live. Yeah, and you got to take care of yourself. Ellen says neither of us are done yet, Debs. That's right. And good friends are hard to come by, and I have such good friends. I have great friends in California, great friends in Florida, wonderful family cousins in Buffalo that are good friends. I've got people in Santa Barbara area of California, all the way up to Mount Shasta, very close friends. And then getting into Seattle, I have my dear friend, my friend Chris, and I've known her since I was a kid. Hi, Grampy Campy's Bear Creek Homestead. Hello. Hey, Mike. Speaking of the devil, California Mike has been my friend since I was probably about 12 years old. And when I am traveling, and I'm going to be traveling, don't doubt me for one word, I will be at Mike's house. Hi, bro. He's my brother. My brother from a different mother. We're talking about, traveling and Craig is a good friend to me. Honestly, he is. And you will get to meet Craig. He's not going to, I don't know how much he wants to be on camera, but I will respect it. No, Joyce, California Mike doesn't know Christopher. Yeah, but Timothy, I didn't enjoy pulling Christine. I really did not enjoy driving with this heavy trailer and my dogs. It was not a fun way to go. So, how are you doing, Mike? How's Ron? But like Mike and I go back to like I was a kid. I was just a kid because my sister Noreen was 4 years older than me, and so she had all these friends, and I was known as Noreen's little sister. But through all the years, I've stayed close to a lot of them. Yeah, pulling this trailer with my truck was not a way to travel for me. Maybe if I was with someone, to help, but it wasn't comfortable. At least a motorhome pulling a little electric car seems, I don't know, seems much more doable, especially since I'm not going to be the main driver. Oh, that's great. Life content. She really enjoyed going along with me to San Antonio last week. I'm going this month, the 24th and 25th. I'm driving to Oklahoma, and I'm going to stay 2 nights at the WinStar World Casino, which my friends Mike and Carolyn has actually got me a free room and a free buffet, and we're going to have a good time. You can't put a truck camper on my truck. Everyone says that. A Chevy Avalanche is not built for um, those camper shells. It's not built. It won't hold it. You're okay, Mike? We haven't talked for a while. I'm going to have a good time at WinStar. I enjoy slot machines. I enjoy watching people. Um, there's a pool. There's all kinds of things to do. It was like, I was okay on the road, Constantine, but when you want to pull over, let's say let the dogs out, or you want to get something to eat, and it's summertime, because it was summertime, it was so hot I couldn't leave the dogs alone, and I couldn't pull into fast food drive-throughs with a trailer. You can't turn around that easily. If you pull into the wrong gas station, you cannot make a swing into the gas pump. It was a hassle. Right, Joyce says, and you can't back up. Yes, they do have live entertainment. Mike, WinStar World Casino is supposedly world's largest casino, at least when it was built. I don't know for sure, but it says it's the world's largest casino, and it's in Thackerville, Oklahoma, and it's got like there's two big towers. That's where we're gonna stay, and then there's different parts, like London, New York, Madrid, Paris casino, one after another. Down there, it's real long, and there's live entertainment. It's kind of like the closest thing to doing a Vegas. I mean, it's not Vegas, but should be exciting. Lots of restaurants and entertainment. Timothy says, "Well, my friend Chris, and Michael knows Chris. She flew to see me in Mobile, Alabama, where I was at an RV park. I stayed there for a long time because I didn't feel like pulling this thing, and I wanted to go, but I just wasn't going to do it. So she calls me up and says, I'm going to fly into Mobile, pick me up, and I'm going to help you drive wherever you want to go. I'll get you there because you're not moving on your own." True friend. So she did, and she didn't mind. She liked driving. I don't love driving with a trailer type of thing. I don't really. I mean, I drove some too, but she drove most of the way. And then I stopped in Texas. I was offered a wonderful place to stay, and I took Kathy and Mark up. Yeah, it's going to be fun, Mike. I had I don't know if you followed Mike, but about 2 weeks ago, I went to San Antonio, Texas, and went to a house concert. And San Antonio, Texas is about 5.5 hours from here. And I'd never been there. And I went to this wonderful house concert, front row, great time, Vernon Kelly. And two of my subscribers, a married couple, invited me. Yeah, thank God for Chris. They invited me to have dinner with them, and they wound up picking me up at my hotel and taking me sightseeing. I went on the river walk, which is a big thing in San Antonio, and it was great. And then out to dinner, out to Mexican food. So the same couple, I'm going to meet one of them, and I'm going to be there a couple nights this month. Chris helped a lot. She's such a sweet woman. I adore her. Timothy says, do you ever wonder what your life would be like now if you had gone all the way to Oregon? I don't give it a lot of thought. I would say that, I don't know what would have happened, but I didn't know anybody on the coast of Oregon, and it would have been a whole different scene. I'm back. Oh, I'm glad I'm back. I'm not going to touch. I'm not touching anything. I love Oregon, and I do plan on going there and visiting again. But I don't know what would have happened had I gone all the way and parked myself at a RV park where I don't know anyone. I don't know what would have happened. I'm friendly, but I can't say what would have happened. I'm glad I didn't. I mean, here I have friends, family that care about me and would check on me. And I just love that. I love that, having people that care. And I really couldn't afford to go to California and live. And the only place I probably could have afforded maybe was the coast of Oregon. They've got some RV parks that seemed reasonable. I'm sure I would have made friends by now. Hi, totally, Kathy. Welcome, sweetheart. Well, thank you. Definitely give me a thumbs up. I only have 16 thumbs up. There's 30 of you in here. I only have, I don't really have any. Cameo lives in Oregon, but I've never met her personally. And so does Judy. My friend Chris lives in Washington, in near Seattle. I don't think there's a mistake. I think I'm where I'm supposed to be. As long as I get a chance to travel a little bit. So that's up to me to set up, actually. If I want to travel, I mean, there's ways to do it, and I will be traveling as much as I can. I definitely want to say, stop it. Mike lives in a really cool place. He lives right on the ocean in California. No, she lives right like this side, of Seattle, Washington. Yeah. So how's everybody? How are you doing, Kathy? Did you have a good week so far? Thanks, Pamela. Oh, that's really nice. It's really nice when people visit. I love it. I've had people here to visit me from YouTube, and it's always been good. I've never had a bad experience. Yeah, Seattle's a wonderful town, wonderful city. It's one of my favorite cities, actually, that I've ever been to. I love New York City. I love San Francisco's fabulous. But it's hard to find places, like they're very expensive, those cities. That's what I think, Mike. I really haven't made here. Yeah, boy, doesn't time fly as we get older. I mean, it's September already. I was bitching about it being so hot, and all of a sudden it's September. Yeah, Mike, I have such good friends here and people that I call family. And for now, I can't even imagine really calling anything else home. But I don't know what the future holds. So I'm hoping that the future holds a lot of traveling with Craig and a lot of good friendship and, life changing in that respect. That would be super. The cost of living in all those cities, California, the whole state, is way over my head. Even the gas. I mean, we only pay like, I think we're paying, I can't even remember what gas prices. Is it 2.29 maybe a gallon? And you get to Florida, you get to California, and your gas is $4 a gallon. Makes you want to go elsewhere. Hey, good night, Kathy. Thank you for coming in. That's really sweet of you. If you haven't checked out Totally Kathy, she has her own YouTube channel, and she's a wonderful person. Mike says that where he lives, it's $3.60 a gallon, which is very high. We'll get to meet Craig if he picks me up and takes me traveling, and I've got a camera in my hand. You're going to meet Craig. He doesn't mind. He knows. He knows my channel just very well. I think you'll like Craig. He's very funny. He has a very big sense of humor. Kathy, I will tell her, Susan. Yeah, Kathy's got a full-blown cold. I was in there earlier today, and she had a sore throat, and now she's got a head cold. So she's not so great. You already said that 3 times, RV living. I said, if I'm traveling with Craig, you'll get to meet Craig. That's cheap for summer, $3.60 a gallon. See, we're spoiled here. Sometimes we can get it for like $2.17 a gallon. Yeah, most colds start with a scratchy throat, and then she doesn't even know where she caught it. I've kind of stuck to myself, so I don't want to get sick. I don't like to see her feeling sick because she, yeah, she's usually so busy and babysitting and taking care of people and helping her mom, and so right now she needs to relax. Mike, are you doing any traveling this year? She probably did, Susan. I don't know, but the kids, they weren't sick, but yeah, I think, I don't know. I think Chase might not be feeling good today. They're like walking petri dishes. I hope you guys give me a thumbs up before you leave. That really makes me feel good when I see that there's a lot of thumbs up. Hey Joyce, thanks for coming in. Oh, Mike, we definitely have to talk. Okay, no problem. Thanks, Susan. Yeah, Mike, I have a friend. He lives in Long Island named Craig, who's been a friend of mine for a couple years, and I'll tell you all about him. I'll call you maybe tomorrow. Gonna be home tomorrow, Mike? Yeah, she's doctoring herself up. Hi, minivan Mike. Welcome to the third try at a chat party. I'm doing great. I'm feeling well. Thank you. Hey, thank you so much for coming in. I'm glad you caught a live stream, Life Content. Be happy, be well, rest up. You're still working, so I enjoy the retirement that I don't have to get up. And lately I've been staying up painting until like 3 in the morning. Oh, Mike, you're such a good cat daddy. Yeah. Yeah, when our animals get older, it's definitely changes our life too. Rosie and Lily are going to come with me when I travel. Um, Craig, who is going to be coming here hopefully end of autumn, early winter, he's got he's got a 30, I think it's a 36-foot diesel pusher motorhome. I'm not sure if he'll still have it or he might trade for a Class C. I don't know. But right now he has a motorhome and a little electric car, and it's plenty of room for me to bring the dogs. Yes, I love people that love their animals. All right. Well, you can call me too, Mike, but I'll try calling you. I promise. All right, darling, no problem. Yeah, our animals are important to us. I love my babies. Matter of fact, where's Lily? Rosie, come here. Come here, Rosie. Ooh, get up here. Come here. Get up here. Here's, see Rosie? Rosie! That's my baby. That's my baby. Lily's on the floor in her little dog bed. Rosie's 12, but she's going strong, thank God. Knock on some wood. Well, you guys, I think I'm going to call it a night. Watch some TV, and I'm going to paint. Let me show you my latest. I know some of you have seen it. Mike, this is my latest painting. What do you think, Mike? Hi, Shirley. Okay. Aw. Good night, Marianne. What do you think, Mike? Did you see my painting? I didn't get a reaction from Mike. It's on Etsy. I sign them. I like it. Thanks, Susan. Yeah, I love all the kind of animals myself. And I love beautiful scenery. That's what I'm looking forward to taking photos and then maybe painting. This is a 5x7 one I did of the butterfly. It's nice to see you too. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Constantine. And then the other one I have left is this one, mermaid. That's what I have left right now. I got to paint some more. Y'all have a really good rest of your weekend. Maybe on Friday, I might do another live stream, but I will have a video out before that. Sending you lots of hugs and love from Texas to each and every one of you. Thank you. Don't leave without giving me a thumbs up. That's really all I ask for. Thank you, Susan. You too. I wish you all lots of good sleep and sweet dreams and feeling well. That's all you can ask for. Good night.